Hi, I am Sujit Jetar. In this video, I am going to solve the problems on the K-map. And the question is, use a Karnaugh map to find the minimum SOP and minimum POS form for the following Boolean function. F of ABCD is equal to summation m of 0, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 15, and the don't case is 3, 13. First, we have to write the basic structures of K-map. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Since in the question it is summation m, so it refers to the mean terms, and the mean terms must be filled with ones. So 0 must be filled with 1, 2 must be filled with 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 15, and the don't case must be filled with x, 3, 13, and the remaining must be filled with the zeros. After this, we have to group them. First, we must look for the octet formation without considering the don't case. If that is not possible, then we must consider the don't case and look for the octet formation. If that's also not possible, then we must go for the quad without considering the don't case. Here we can have a quad, and by the process of map ruling we can have one more quad. That's it, and by considering the don't case as 1, we can have one more quad. The output of this K-map will be B bar D bar of this quad and C D bar of this quad and BD of this quad. Now I am going to solve the pause. First we have to group the quad. Here a quad can be constructed by map ruling and then pair. The equation of this quad will be B bar D plus, and the equation of this pair will be B C bar C bar, but it is in the form of SOP. We must apply the bar so that the final equation will be B plus D bar into B bar plus C plus D. The second question is, by using Quine-McCluskey method, solve the Boolean function. F of ABCD is equal to summation m of 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, 11, and the don't case are 3, 6 and 12. First we have to write the mean terms. M0, M1, M2, M5, M7, M11, and the don't cases DM3, DM6, DM12. We have to write the binary form of the mean terms, and after that we have to group them. The grouping is done in the form binary containing minimum number of ones to the maximum number of ones, and the binary with 0 times 1 is considered the group 1, and the binary with 1 times 1 is considered the group 2, and so on. We have to compare 0 with 1, and the last digit of it is varying, so that we have to write the underscore of it, so that it will become 0, 0, 0 slash, and the comparison is 0, 1, and we have to compare 0 with 2, and the last but 1 is varying, so 0, 0 underscore 0, 0, 2. Similarly, we have to compare group 2 with group 3 and group 3 with group 4. Now we have to compare group 1 of stage 1 with group 2. The first 0, 0, 0 slash is varying only by 1 unit with 2, 3. We can write 0, 0 underscore and underscore, and the positions are 0, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, we can compare 0, 0 underscore 0 with 1, 3, and we can write 0, 0 underscore 0, 2 and 1, 3. Similarly, we have to compare group 2 of stage 1 with group 3 and write the final form. Mean terms of stage 1 are all present in stage 2 or not. 0, 1, 0, 1 is present, and 0, 2, 0, 2 is also present. 1, 5, 1, 5 is present. 1, 3 is also present. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 6, 2, 6 also present. 5, 7, 5, 7 is also present. 3, 7, 3, 7 is also present. 6, 7, 6, 7, 3, 11. 3, 11 is not present, so we have to write 3, 11. The final process of Quine-McCluskey method is the prime implicants table. We have to put the right marks to the given mean terms. Here a bar b bar is containing the mean terms of 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have to put the right marks to the m0, m1, m2 and m3. Next, a bar d is containing the mean terms of 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5 and 7. Next, a bar c is containing 2, 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6 and 7. B bar cd is containing 3, 11. Now we have to look for the columns containing a single right mark. Here m node column is containing only single right mark, so we have to take this. Then m5 is containing a single right mark, so a bar d we have to take. dm6 is containing a single right mark, but we should not take the don't case. Then m11 is containing a single right mark and it belongs to the b bar cd. Then we must look for the columns containing double right marks. Here m1 is containing right marks, and b bar, a bar and a bar d both are already selected. Then this column is containing double right marks, but we already took a bar b bar, so we should not take a bar c. Then m7 is containing double right mark, but we already selected a bar d, so we should not take a bar c. Then we must look for the columns containing triple right marks. There is no columns containing triple right marks. Then we should go for the column containing 4 right marks, but a bar b bar is already selected, so no use. And the final simplified equation will be a bar b bar plus a bar d plus b bar c d.